You were designed to be a great spouse. Each one of you, both of you. You were designed to be great parents. You were designed to take your talents and bring them into fruition. But what's wrong is we've gotten broken. Okay? So there's only a couple of things you can do. You could give up on the ideal and live in the gutter. Say there's no hope. Or you can sit up here and you can look downward and judge your spouse with the primary emotions that Paul tells us in the book of Romans are evidence of the law. And then you have a legal marriage, because every time your spouse does something, your spouse has a judge. They don't want to be in court, but they're in court every day. Do you know that in your spinal column, all the way down to the cellular level, you are wired to be scanning the environment at all times, and your basic nervous system, to the billionth of a second, is asking a question, the most fundamental question that we ask physiologically, spiritually, and every other way, and it's this: am I safe? Are you friend or foe? And when we sense safety, the entire system does biochemically, and we can see the chemicals that drive this, it does a moving towards opening up. So the question is, when I say to my wife, you know, the way you responded to me the other day, I'd like to talk about that because it hurt, and I'd like for it to be different. And it doesn't get us any closer, and we start to do that in a way that I'm calling her not as a judge, but I'm doing the opposite. I'm calling her to come over here with me, because I'm a fallen, imperfect person also, and we have made a covenant that we're going to do something that Jesus did. He took off the judge. Philippians 3 says that he emptied himself of what it meant to be God, and he became a servant to us. And when we get rid of our godhood and we come down here and become one of us, and I say, and I know I didn't respond to you, and I know what I did. I'm sorry for what I did that made you respond that way. It's really, I started the whole thing, but still, can we do better? And when you and your spouse get into a covenant to say, let's get into the reality, the real life of who we are, and let's pull each other upward instead of drive each other down, then you have a marriage that's going to get more and more towards the ideal.